We opened Pandora's box. And the truth always comes out. The truth always comes out. So if you're at home and you're bullying people, I'm just letting you know it's not a good thing to do and you shouldn't continue to do it. And if you're sitting there doing all kinds of crazy drama, well, it may come back and bite you in the ass like it just bit him today. These people have been stalking me. They have been terrorizing me. They've been calling me. They've been calling me names. They've been calling my family members. And it turns out that they were really the criminals this whole time. Welcome in, sister. How are
Yes,
you, girl?
I am good.
Oh,
It's a very crazy day.
yes. Oh my God. I am surprised you are here.
Yes, let's
Sheesh.
let's get into it.
God,
Yeah,
we've got 40 minutes before I have to feed the homeless. So
cool.
let's hear it. So
Let's
first of
go.
all, let's do this. How's life been since Johnny's greatest hits went public?
Well, yeah. Kind of hence the no communication for this crazy delusional idea. It it's just hard because it's like when I first heard about it, I'm like, there's no way. There's no way that this is our mom. This is the person that left us at like she's doing God's work now. Huh.
Amen.
Huh.
Pray.
I'm all, but let's do that the God's work and making amends with your children, and
Right?
it's not forgetting about your 3 children, and you just don't.
Mm. You don't leave them in your past like that. You don't leave them in a motel.
Well, not only that, but if you're done, be done. Don't continue to, and I've watched a couple of her YouTube videos, and you kind of see her slip up in some of the
Mm-hmm.
lives or the videos, and it's like, oh yeah, no, well, your YouTube base channel, your followers, your supporters don't know the real you. They have no idea who you are, or you know what I mean, because she kept that very sacred. It's
Yep.
really her and John that know who they really are, and the facade is just it's magic. It's a unicorn, for better words. A
It's
really
like,
ugly one. It's an ugly one. It's not a cute one.
have you seen the new movie, the unicorn one on Netflix?
Uh-uh.
They hit a unicorn while driving and like have to hide it because it has magical powers. And like
Yeah.
it was actually beautiful, but it was made to look ugly. But it was the most beautiful thing I've seen. But it's just like this is just a magical facade that is just fizzling away.
It is, and it's sad for people that do, that are going through addiction, or have been abandoned, or
Mm.
trauma, childhood trauma, mental health, like that is real. That is a real thing. And so, just kind of in our conversation that we had, is it makes it hard for people to want to trust other people to help them when you have the bad people and the wrong people doing it for the wrong intentions. And it's just like it ruins it for everybody, but to where nobody's going to be as trustworthy because it's, oh, are you doing this because this was my experience? And that's where my siblings and I kind of talked, and that's why we've stayed away. You know what I mean? I am in my 30s and I have not spoken to my mom since I was 18. So if that doesn't say a lot, that is why we stay out of it. And it just comes to a point where, yes, you affected our lives and our childhood and how we were brought up. And it was a hard thing to come back from, right?
Mm.
And then with our father passing away, we have no support system. It is just my siblings and myself.
You've got all
And
of us
I'm the
now, girl.
oldest. And yeah, and I'm the oldest. So those are my siblings, but they're also my babies,
Yeah.
even though they're in their 20s. But so to have to come and build myself up and heal from the trauma she left as a parent, to do it to random strangers, and to take from people like your work and your hard blood, sweat, and tears going into this foundation and this charity, it's sad that you guys really have nothing better else to do than to just to be evil. Like I don't understand the like it's what's the end goal. That's kind of my answer, and that's why like my siblings and I are like, no, bring this to people's attention, because what they're doing is not right, and they need to be shut down. They need to be exploited how they are trying to exploit other people for the wrong reasons. And those type of people do not need to be on social media
Yep. And
at
he's
all.
been stalking people. Like they literally
Oh,
showed up to my home. He was saying he was in my backyard. They followed me when I was serving the homeless one night on the canal to a hotel where I had brought a homeless woman. And then they removed her from the hotel. They introduced her to some women, and they were telling her that I was abusing her, and she's disabled, she's schizophrenic. So they
right.
made her believe that I was abusing her.
That you were harming her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they filed injunctions and all these things in her name. Started filing all these privacy complaints. They accused me of raping another gentleman. They said I was stealing money, and it turned out it was them this whole time. And
Yeah.
and
It's
it turns out that
projection.
yeah,
It's
he
really
was the
projection.
actual. Oh, okay,
That's
okay.
it's
Why would he accuse someone of something that he's guilty of?
but I learned that.
Projection.
I learned that. That means clock it. I've learned. I'm learning. I'm
Gotcha.
out of the I'm out of terminology. I feel old. I'm like, yeah, my staff is teaching me the lingo. So the young people that are in the chat, we're learning.
Yeah.
We're learning.
But
But
he told everybody it's a lie, that I'm a complete liar, and that I'm just sitting here spreading false information, that he's not John, and that I call her Jim and I call her Johnny Chimpo, because or him Johnny Chimpo, because of the legal.
yeah,
So express
yeah.
yourself as you will. Introduce yourself, by the way.
Oh yes, hi. Sorry, I'm like it's a lot going on.
I forgot.
I'm speechless. What she was doing had me. I was in a chokehold. Okay, I was stunned. Okay, you had me at YouTube.
Girl,
You.
when we
Oh,
win this lawsuit, I will dedicate 1/4, which is 1/4 of every dollar, to your family for recovery.
that's we're dishing that back out because it's
You can donate
again
it to a charity of your choosing.
you that's all you, and that's where like my sister and I are like, let's get a page going, let's start a TikTok page, let's do the
We will
fill me
promote
up
the hell
jar
out of you.
because it takes a village, it really takes a village, and given the severity of my upbringing,
Mm.
it took a village to, you know what I mean, we had a lot of good friends that we leaned on, and different, just people we met in life that were like this, but because that's all we had.
And who
And
are you to them? I forgot to introduce you. Like, people are still kind of
oh,
questioning.
yeah, they're like, who is this girl
Who is
and the
this beautiful
card?
lady?
Like, sorry. So my name's Cassandra. I am Kimberly's oldest child.
Mm.
So if whoever is on her old page or who knows of her, she does have 3 other children. We are not talked about. We don't have any contact with our mother, nor do we want to.
I don't want to bring up their
Um,
names, by the way.
that's fair. So we don't have contact. We quick background story. Our our mother left us. Well, she started dating Johnny. That's who we known him as. So she was dating Johnny. That was actually her drug dealer. So they were both using. He moved into our 1 bedroom motel we were staying at. Um, and yeah, they drank and did drugs and lived their best life, and ended up one day saying, hey, we're going to go to California, get money,
Mm.
come back, get a house, we're going to come get you guys, and we'll be one big happy family, it'll be fine. She never came back. So after like 2 weeks, we're like, okay, yeah, no contact.
No milk.
Nothing. So I dropped out of high school.
Mm.
I fortunately was already working, because again, my mother was never stable. So at a very young age, I was paying bills and supporting the family. But yeah, I dropped out of high school, went full time, and was raising and supporting my siblings. I was only 16. My siblings were 13 and 12 at the time. Um, yeah, and we made an agreement if she can either sign over her rights in her custody so I can get help and get them enrolled in school, or she raises her children. Um, she told me if I forked up a plane ticket and got him out there, she would take care of her kids. That lasted about 6 months before Johnny was abusive, before cops got called. I mean, our mom tried to get CPS involved, or she called the cops on my sister because my sister refused to be disrespected by Johnny. Johnny would smack my sister's phone out of her hand, her schoolwork. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he'd call us every name in the book of the
You know
B
why?
word.
Because your
We
dad
were,
wasn't there. He was in jail, and he
yeah.
got away with it. You
And
stupid.
so,
Mm.
we're not confrontational people,
Mm.
but when it's just us and that's all we have, we're confrontational when it comes to ours. And he didn't like that, and we went rounds, we fought, and eventually, yeah, they called the cops and said we don't want my youngest sister there because they don't want to parent her. And the cops laughed at her and said, we're not going to take your child because you don't want to parent. You have to parent and be a part of your kid's life. And so she never wanted to be a mom. My siblings,
For the benefits.
we came back, yeah, and then come to find out she got married to Johnny and had a baby. So we kind of left it at that. And we have not spoken. I mean, she's the same person. I think Johnny has a lot to do with it after watching their videos. He does a lot of their financials.
Yeah, and he fights with her a lot and treats her
Oh,
terrible.
oh yeah. No, they
Women
go
don't
back
have a
and
right in
forth.
my house to talk back. The fuck they don't.
Oh yeah. And they're Christians. They're,
Right.
and it's just Johnny is not there all the way.
He
As
seems
we
schizophrenic. I've seen some of the stuff he says, and he's like, "The world is a stage. Everything's a movie. This is all fake. You guys
Yeah.
don't understand." I'm like, "What the hell, babe? Get a crayon." Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
No, and he's always like, right, babe, that's what we said, right? Like
Right, babe?
they
Yep.
share one last brain cell. Like their last brain cell they share to function. I mean,
Like a
Johnny
bubble.
has 10 different kids from 10 different mothers that he's raised none of his children. So there are 10 other kids out there that have to go through what we had to go through. And it's sad that they reproduced and had, what I mean, more kids. I do feel bad because it is my half sister, but I've never met her. I don't know who she is, and that's a hard conversation. Like, wait till you're 18 if you want to reach out. I will tell you the truth about your mom, but until you're of age to
Mm.
regulate your own emotions and have an opinion of yourself and of your parents, I'm gonna stay out of it.
That's why I was
Has
nervous to go online with you, because, like, yeah, it's scary. But the truth, it hurts.
no,
And you were
and
very
that's
brave.
and that's again, my siblings and I are like, do we get involved? Do we not? And it's like, I was telling my husband, I was like, I was like, I was like, I'm mad. I was like, I have left her alone. I have healed and I have done what I could do to not repeat what she did, and break generation curses and break the cycle for my children. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with my family. Don't mess with my kids. Don't
Why even bring you up?
don't 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 do the wrong things for the wrong reasons. If you're going to be a good person because you want to, because you care, not because you expect something in return. Like that's
Mhm.
something our dad always taught us, and that's something we live by. And it's just they're not. Johnny is very greedy. I
Oh,
will tell you
we
this
learned that.
one story when I had gotten after I took my siblings out to California and I was stranded out there. Um, our mom was working, I think like part time. Johnny never had a job, refused to work, collected disability for his mental. So he was getting that check. Well, because they had no money, the state was paying for them to live at the apartment complex. Well, to make matters worse, her parents, my grandparents, managed that apartment complex. So I'm like, you didn't even do what you said to do. Like, you just took the easy way out. Like, this isn't, you didn't get us a place. You didn't come back to Colorado. You
Zero
know, like,
accountability. Zero.
and that's, yeah. And that's why we don't have a relationship, because anytime she has not taken accountability for anything, it's we need God, we need Jesus, we need to
Oh no, they do
repent.
need God.
Yeah.
For real.
And
They're worshiping the wrong one is the problem.
no, and that's, you need to take your own advice, because I mean, like I said, when I was stranded out there, we only had, let's just say, I'm gonna say $600, right? And that
Mm.
was for the whole month. That was including rent, groceries, right? Let's say $600. We did not have a lot at the time. We go to a Goodwill, and Johnny sees a PC, like a computer. Anybody that knows that thrifts and Goodwill, like, if you buy electronics, you do not get your money back. It is an
Yeah.
in-store credit. At least that's wherever I go, that's what it is. So of course that's policy. This computer was about like $400. And Johnny's like, I want it, I want it. And I looked at my mom and I'm like, no, like, we still have to afford groceries. Like, our electricity is shut off. Or no, our electricity didn't get shut off just yet. But that happened. So we argued. I was like, we're not buying this computer. And she's like, nope, Johnny wants it. And I'm like, this is dumb. Like, we're gonna be screwed. Long story short, I get in trouble. I have to go sit in the car and, like, whatever. They buy the computer. It does work, but we're out that money, and then did not have any money for groceries. And then our electricity got shut off. And I'm like, see, if we would listen, but we want to be selfish, and what Johnny says goes, she really doesn't have any word or say at the end of the day. And that's the unfortunate part, is
Not even a sorry.
they're unpredictable. Like, if you would have told me that they made a YouTube and a TikTok channel, never in a million years would I have agreed,
And
thought that would have been possible. I'm like, I just got a TikTok.
they
I'm
have
barely
multiple.
learning.
And they were going by Real Talk Truth channel or Real Truth Talk channel. And I'm just looking at them like, at what point is the real truth going to come out of their mouth?
Yeah. And they just ramble. They just ramble and go and go. And that's why I think there's no communication. Or once people start to realize, like, once you tell a lie, right, you got to keep up with that lie. And then you got to tell another one. And, like, you just can't remember all of them, right? So, moral of the story, don't lie. But when
Right.
somebody is constantly lying like that, people catch on, start asking questions, and
Write it
it's not
down.
adding up. You ask about it, you're instantly blocked. You're instantly
Yep.
outed. You're instantly the bad person. You're instantly the negative vibe. You're instantly the devil that was sent. And it's
Where
like,
have you been,
no.
girl? I'm going to say this on behalf of everybody watching, on behalf of myself, everybody that knows you and doesn't know you. I'm sorry.
Thanks. I mean, it's one of those things that you can only be better for your children, right? And that's where I'm a big advocate on mental healthness, mental awareness. And I do what I can to help and give back to the community. I mean, like, I was volunteering here in my town for Meals on Wheels.
Oh.
I went through a really bad breakup at the time, and I'm like, what do I do? I'm like, what do people do when they go through a breakup? Like, midlife crisis, what's going on? And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to volunteer at the senior center. I'm going to go hang out with old people. I don't have grandparents, so I want to adopt grandparents. So I'm going to go hang out with them and deliver their food. And so it's sad that myself, my brother, my sister, we're all about giving back. We're all about, if we see a homeless person, I don't care if they're addict, I don't care if they're going to go spend it on drugs, alcohol. Hey, if I have it and clearly I'm good, have it. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't need it. Like, we don't care. And so it's sad that we do that naturally without exploiting anybody and scamming people. for our mom to put on that persona of, oh, we do this for real life and because we really care.
And
They
that's
don't.
what gets me is like they literally left their state, came all the way down here to
Yeah.
volunteer with us. First of all, they just wanted to get close to who we knew, and then they turned it around and tried to destroy us from the inside out. They were
Yeah.
contacting our friends. They posted my mom's address and criminal record, my dad's record. Like
And that's Johnny.
yeah,
That's Johnny's
he's a
doing.
creep.
That's
Complete stalker, psycho. Yeah, everybody was just like, wow, this guy is a nut. And I'm like, well,
yeah.
why do you think I'm telling the cops when they put my address out there?
And that's again like my siblings. I'm like, let
The guy's a
it be
nut.
known. Let it be known because
I have a question
ultimately.
for you. And
Mm-hmm.
this is everything. So we kind of went over it earlier, but we didn't really answer it. I know we can't go into the specifics, but is he or is he not a chomo? You know what that means?
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. 100%. And that's why my dad wanted to knock him out a
Mm,
hundred times because he has two little girls. You know what I mean? And
yep.
it's like,
His
no.
charges. Oh my God! I can't. We can't talk about certain things because
Oh
they're
yeah, no,
redacted. But I
yeah.
would let you. I
Oh
can't
yeah,
say it.
no. Where that's why I said like I word on, like I said, back home, people that I know that are pretty heavy in that town. They know.
Well,
That's why they don't go back.
when this crazy stuff started happening, somebody from Puro Tengo Blast reached
Hmm.
out to us and was like, "Hey, what's up, homie? Is this so and so?" And they gave me a different name though, and they were like,
Interesting.
"That fool, like he's got something aguacate, which means like they greenlit him,
Hmm.
and
Well,
they were
so
looking for him."
the I believe it. The thing that, so like with, especially the town and where we're from and where all this kind of, like, I don't know about the past in for him for like in Texas, but at least in
It was
our
from
old town.
Texas.
Okay, so out there, like Thongo Blast is known as like they are child molesters, they are women beaters, they are abusive. Like they
Damn.
don't have a good rap. Like they're, if you like really look into the history and just kind of like the culture, everybody is facing, life 20 to 30. They're doing like a 20 piece.
He
They're
almost did
doing
a 20
time.
piece for his charges,
Mhm.
and he
But
got
giving out names, and that's why his records are sealed. That's why you can't
Sorry, I
get,
was sneezing.
yeah,
Yep. Yes, honey.
because it's it's insane. Like I said, we've never liked him from the beginning. He's always been very disrespectful and rude, and he's not respectful towards women.
Mm.
And just anybody. And if you disagree with him or you trigger him, it's a whole other thing. um he's a very evil person. They're both very sick, in whatever delusional thing that they're going through. It's just like, stay off social media, like go
Literally,
be like Patrick, go live under a rock and just like live your best life,
leave
because
people alone.
it's I how many people are you gonna hurt to like, and it just goes back to, what is the end goal? What is, okay, what,
Why did it start?
you
What is the
scam
goal?
people? Like, are you reformed? Are you changed? Are you a recovering addict? Are you like, I don't know. They don't know.
That's something that I noticed. Stop timing out Chemical Bros. Chemical Bros is fine. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm
I'm not even,
Mouse
there's,
is going a little overboard. But there's just like so many things that are going wrong over there, and people are confused. Like they're believing this couple. They're telling
yeah.
everybody that they're preaching, and he's a preacher. He's an ordained minister. I said, "Oh, I bet you are in prison. You got your certificate."
Oh, no, and that's 100%. And he was not even in the Marines for. I think he made it to PT and was done.
Yep,
Like dishonorable discharge. Like,
yep. I got that, and he's claiming to be all this and that. Girl,
no,
mm-hmm.
and that's like
Smuggling
from the
freaking drugs.
beginning. I'm like, you're a nobody. You have to. He just has little man syndrome. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
he's a big guy. I'm tiny. I'm only 4'11". So like him, trying to be crazy and like get in my face. I'm like, I don't. You're real quick to me, but he has little man syndrome. He
Yeah.
likes to make people feel, very little and belittle people.
Vulnerable.
Yeah, and
He
I've
tries to fear
honestly
you.
I've thought about typing up a very sophisticated email and just letting them just kind of crap their pants and just say, look, like, knock your stuff off and keep my name out of your mouth, otherwise you will face legal actions.
I was
Because
like, imagine if they saw you walk into the courtroom as a witness for
no,
character.
yeah, no, and that's where I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna send her email. I think I'm going to. I'm gonna CC them a cease and desist. Like, that's just, we're done. Like, we're done. Stop doing what you're doing, or consequences will happen, and that's
Yeah. Here is a
for whatever
consequence.
reason.
This is karma right here.
100%. If they weren't so close to the devil, they like this wouldn't happen. Like, you guys are practicing and preaching, the wrong thing. And like I was telling you on the phone call, I ended a very long-term relationship with a female, and at that time, I was not accepted because I was a lesbian and I was sinning. And then the moment I got married and had kids, it was, oh, you found, God, and you changed your ways and you finally repented. And it's, you didn't like me then, you didn't like me now. Like, it's only to when it's important for them to get views or to feel relevant. And I
Hmm.
think they're so out of touch with reality, they don't remember their stories. They can't keep up with what they said. And
Well, they've
that's
been
why
lying
they,
to 6,000 people, and like all these people started attacking us for actually helping the homeless. And we're bad guys because a child molester and a rapist is sitting here making the allegation? The fuck is wrong with society? What is
yeah.
wrong?
And that's it. I don't
Mm.
know. It's with social media the way it is now, it can be really good or it can be really bad, right? Like, it could either make or break somebody, and that's the unfortunate part. But it's like they're not in their prime to where it's fuck around and find out. Like, you could get really shut down. I mean, you say the wrong thing and you will get canceled with a quickness. There's, I see you have a lot of people in here. That's insane.
They want to hear the
Um,
truth. There's
yeah,
thousands of people that
like
have been
almost
misled.
300 is crazy.
So that number bounces around, but there's gonna probably be a couple thousand that were in here. When we end the live, it'll show you like a little caption of
Like,
how many
comment.
reactions and how many people were in here. You're gonna be blown away. This is gonna be huge.
Yeah, like I said, we've stayed out of it because we already know how she is and we already know how he is.
They're
And
gonna go crazy. They're gonna shit their pants right now and start calling you and start harassing you and demanding things.
oh, I'm already blocked. There's no way that they could physically contact me, and I
Good,
love that for them.
good.
I've protected my peace that well to where I'm like, you're good. Like, we are good. My siblings and I are all, we're all in houses. We're good. We are doing good for ourselves without her support. And so it's like, why even continue to lie to people about being changed and recovered and you're a better person when you're not?
Yeah, and misrepresenting real facts, like pretending that you love your kids and that you just don't. You talk to your kids and talk about your grandkids. Technically, they're not your grandkids anymore. You lost that right.
She's never met it. Like, I mean, my children have never met my
Mm.
mom. They don't even know her name. I do not own a single picture of my mother. Because why, if I had to go through hell to unheal what I didn't break and, do, I'm not going to do that to my children. That's about, breaking those curses, starting healthy boundaries to be like, no, I'm not going to allow you in my personal space to, cause havoc because you feel some type of way. and it's just weird because she has a tattoo and it has both, or it has all of my siblings, like all three of our names on it, and I'm like, just get that covered, because you don't talk about us, people don't know about us. And it's just like, when my siblings lived with her, they went to like 4 different churches. They were kicked out of multiple churches because they had issues. I mean, Johnny has gone to the extremity of trying to fight the pastor for disagreeing with
Girl.
him. I just, I'm like, how many different churches can you go to? And
Hold on. Can you hear me? I think someone's calling her. Someone's calling her, guys. Her phone started ringing, and that's why it cut off. I told you they're going to start blowing her up. Unreal. All right, she'll rejoin when she can. She's still in here. But you guys, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I cannot believe this. And look at that. We lost over $4,000 a month because a child molester and a convicted raperista is sitting here telling people that I'm a bad guy. What the hell is going on? Absolutely unbelievable. Yep. Oh, yeah, she's gone. All right. They were calling her, so she's gone. If she comes back in, I'll bring her here. They are nuts. They are absolutely nuts. Moderators, slow down on timing people out. You got to make sure you understand the context of their comments. You put people off from our channel when they get timed out for no reason. Got to be really careful. But y'all, this is just crazy. Oh, here she is. Woo! Oh, hello.
sorry, dysfunctional.
Usually I get a whole bunch of phone calls.
Oh, yeah, that's what happened. Yeah,
I thought it was
yeah.
one.
No, it definitely was a phone call, and I was like, it's fine. We're all as well.
Usually
That's what
when
happened.
everything gets really good, they start blowing up my phone and it throws off the live stream.
Yeah. They're like, give me the tea. Give me the tea. I know. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh
But
man.
yeah, so I just boycott as much as you can. That's all I gotta say, because it's
Well, we're taking them to
that.
court. They've been
Yep.
running. He was they denied it, so they wouldn't accept service. They pretended I didn't serve them. They got a lawyer. So check this out. Like their chat is paying for their lawyer because Johnny couldn't stop running his mouth. Johnny Chimpo, the bottle rocket, couldn't stop launching it off. Like he just did not close it.
Shocker.
Right? Jeez. So they went in and got like all these people against me on a whole panel, all these old crazy dish rag ladies, and like people were literally just talking trash about me 7 days a week, hourly, like hour on the hour for no reason. And I had no way out. They got one of my dogs put down because they had people follow me home and call
Uh,
animal control on me for 10 days straight until they came and took one of my dogs.
so it's like, that's sad, because we had a German Shepherd puppy, and Johnny would give her alcohol and think it would be funny to give it alcohol in a bowl. Yeah,
Huh.
like, and that would be arguments. We would talk crap to him, and we would, it just, he's very possessive. He's very evil, and
Oh,
it's
he is evil. Just look at
they
him.
claim that yeah, it's I that's like, we keep our distance, because it's not, like I said, they're very hypocritical. If you don't agree with what they agree with, they will cut you off. They will talk down about you, and it's just funny to see her lives and be like, "Oh, it's Family Friday." And I'm like, "We never did anything for Family Friday."
That's a t-shirt I made.
Yeah. I know, and I've seen their little, yeah, send me at me. I want one because he's I've never liked him. I'm a very, all the
I
women
can't
know.
really show that one, but it's a good one. I'm gonna send that one to you. It says
No,
certified.
I have a picture to I'll share with you. He had made it his Facebook profile, and he said it cracked me up. It said from meth to Messiah with a picture of him, and I'm like, what is this? From meth to Messiah is wild. It's diabolical to even boast or brag about that. But are they Messiah? Is
Oh
that
man, he's a false prophet.
he is? He
He
is.
is.
He's
He
an
thinks he's a
antichrist. I'm just kidding.
babe, right? Grab my
Yeah,
Bible, right, babe?
babe, right? Antichrist is the bad guy, right?
Babe.
Right? Because I'm a minister. I know that, right, babe? Right? Luke 14, like.
Woo! Oh, there goes another phone call. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, refresh your screen real quick.
Mine?
Yeah, like as if you're swiping up and then swipe back in.
Okay. Maybe.
Like as if you have to exit the app. Like do this. Look.
Oh.
Like this. And then go right back into it. There you go.
Okay. Good.
All right.
I am so not. I just got an iPhone. I'm not an iPhone user, but everybody bullied me into getting an iPhone.
I
And
hate
I
it,
did.
but I
And
love it. But I hate
right. Yeah. So user error. It's a me thing. It's a me thing. It's not. I'm a baby iPhone user. It's fine. It's fine. But
Someone in the comments said Johnny Chimpo is a figment of his own imagination.
Johnny Chimpo. That's
Johnny is a
hilarious.
figment of his own imagination.
He is. He really is. Like, and I don't know if he's back on pills. Like, I mean, when I was out there before I turned 18.
He ain't on pills. He's out there twisting the pipe.
Screwing the light bulb. Right? I'm like, like one of the YouTube videos I was watching, just like some of the stuff they were saying, and I'm just like, I don't understand how y'all have not been shut down a lot sooner. Like, you guys have 6K people for what? Like, I'm like, if I have to message each individual, like, I don't even know if you can do that, but
you did right now, girl. Give him a message right here. Hold on, let me see if I can move your picture to the top. I was gonna move you big. All right, go ahead and just say it.
Say what? You said what?
Give your message to all those that you want to tell.
Yeah, boycott them, shut it down, all false. It's all for show. It's all a facade. They abandoned their 3 kids, well, Kim's 3 kids that she does not have contact with, and Johnny's 10 kids. So do not support these people, y'all. This is coming from her oldest daughter, who we do not talk. Do not support these people. Do not. Go support. Like, subscribe, double tap. I'm learning.
I support that message.
And this has been approved.
Yes, this message has been approved by the MASA Project and by
Cassandra.
Amen. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I'm going to head over to start feeding the homeless right now. Cassandra, it has been a pleasure. And I am definitely looking forward to talking sometime. You know, I didn't reach out to you. You called me today, and I was just like, why does that name sound familiar?
Yeah, per verbatim. I was like, hey. Hey.
I was like,
your ears ringing.
I was like, when you said the last name and your dad's name, I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
here I am in the flesh. That's what I said. That's why I had to hop on and be like, this is not fake. It's not clickbait. This is per verbatim from the direct source itself.
Yeah, and they said they never lived on the East Coast. They've never been over there. Where did you guys actually live?
We were in Colorado. So they met in Colorado. And that's why they don't go back. And
They
I
went to
actually got
Jersey,
word
everything.
that they are supposed to be in Colorado
Oh
in
yeah.
December. And so,
To talk to
somebody
a
has a,
guy that has a channel about chomos.
yeah.
They had him as a moderator. This guy literally was moderating, and he goes around catching pedophiles and raperistas. And oh my god, this is sick, Tommy.
The plot twist
It just
we didn't know we needed.
it can't be like this isn't even made up. Like it's that
No,
crazy.
that's where I'm like, I can't even make this stuff up. Like, and what's crazier, I know you said you have to go. I literally, my job's very demanding. I manage a $9.5 billion asset, right? So
Yes.
I put in a lot of hours. I'm a corporate baddie, okay? I work a lot, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I left work today early. We had a lot going on. I'm like, you know what? I just want to just some space, right? I'm gonna leave work early, kick my feet up, unwind, and I get a message, and I'm like, what the? And then I'm like, I'm intrigued, and so I had a conversation, and I'd gotten your contact information, and she's like, yeah, call him if and I'm like, okay, and I call you, and we have our conversation, and I'm just like, so much for wanting to just like hang out. I'm like, I can't even make this up. Like I didn't even ask for it, but let it be known it is out there now.
This
So
is legitimately this is God answering their
yeah,
call.
Kimberly, if you see this, now I'm gonna need y'all to sit down. I'm gonna need y'all to sit down because, honey, what you're doing is not right. Okay, so dry those fake tears. It'll be fine. It'll be
Mm,
fine. You will be hearing
girl.
from a couple attorneys, so chill out.
Oh, they're gonna ask
But
their live chat to donate for that one too.
well, and Johnny's like, what did he say? He's like, oh yeah, our legal team is our pastor, and I'm like, I. I'm like, if I'm right-handed and I punch you with my left hand, did you still get punched? Like, did common sense not that common? No? Okay, I'll shut up. Okay.
Oh man.
It's fine.
Well, it has been a pleasure, and I look forward to speaking to you sometime again soon.
Yes.
And girl, thank you for everything
Yes.
tonight.
Of course, you have my contact information.
I
So
do.
keep me posted. We'll be talking. We will
Yes,
be
ma'am.
talking. We're running up the numbers, but I
Yes,
appreciate you
ma'am.
for having me, and good luck. If there's anything I can do in the meantime, let me know.
I will see you in court very soon.
Sounds good. Be
Yes.
prepared.
All right. Bye, girl.
Bye.
Thank you. It has been great. All right, everybody. So, as you know, this has been Erik and Cassandra. We have just, oh my goodness, opened Pandora's box, you guys. Hypnotized, I'm shaking to my knees. Angela is good. I'm gonna bring her meds and food tonight. I gotta know tonight if you're alone tonight. Can't stop this feeling. Can't stop this fire. Oh, I get hysterical. Hysteria. Can you feel it? Do you believe it? It's such a magical hysteria when you get that feeling. Better start believing, cause it's a miracle. Say you will, oh baby. Hysteria when you're near. Hey man, y'all, I am so proud of everybody for joining us tonight. Out of me into you, yeah. You can hide It's just a one-way street. I believe I'm in you, yeah. Open wide, bring me off my feet. I gotta know tonight, if you're alone tonight, can't stop this feeling, can't stop this fight. I get hysterical, hysteria, can you feel it? Do you believe it? It's such a magical mysteria when you get that feeling. Better start believing, cause it's a miracle. Oh, say you will, oh baby. Hysteria when you're near. Hit that like button, everybody, because I gotta know the truth, and it came out tonight. And I will tell you, tonight's show has been amazing, so thank you all. We have been on a roll with honesty, and it's coming out. And if you're on my side, I appreciate you for joining me for this wild ride. But y'all, we got some more music to do, and we've got to just keep entertaining all of you. And I thank you. So tap that like button. Make sure to subscribe, because I got to know tonight, baby, how many of you are alone? Because I am. I got to know tonight. Are you alone tonight? Can't stop this feeling. Can't stop this fight. Oh, I get hysterical. Hysteria. Oh, can you feel it? Do you believe it? It's such a magical mysteria when you get that feeling. Better start believing, cause it's a miracle. Oh, say you will. Oh, baby. Hysterical. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. We're going to be live shortly, fitting those on the canal, so make sure you join us. And yes, these eyes are natural, baby. Woo! Tonight's live was amazing. Oh, you believe it. Well, thank you guys for joining us. It has been a pleasure entertaining all of you and bringing all these facts out to the light, because, oh, we got you.